Today, we have some serious crypto news stories you can't miss. First, find out how many current congressmen are tied to the FTX donations. It's more than you would guess. Next, a small rural bank is one of the properties Alameda Research invested in. How much, do you ask? A lot. Then Elon Musk responds to the reports that SBF owns part of Twitter. Elon didn't hold back. And finally, Binance has a problem with insider trading. Can they fix the issue? Trouble in Washington. According to CoinDesk, more than 1 in 3 members of the U.S. Congress have received campaign support from senior executives of FTX, a crypto exchange that filed for bankruptcy in November. This includes 196 members of the new Congress, many of whom were recently sworn in, and range from high-ranking members, including new Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy, the Republican from California, and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, a Democrat from New York. These contributions were later revealed to be connected to a financial scam orchestrated by FTX. Many of these politicians have decided to donate the money to charitable causes, such as education funds and advocacy groups. However, the FTX bankruptcy case may still be able to recover the money, even if it has been donated to a charity. FTX has warned that making a payment or donation to a third party, including a charity, in the amount of any payment received from an FTX contributor does not prevent the FTX debtors from seeking recovery. The company is now controlled by CEO John Ray III, whose primary job is to recover money for the company's fleeced creditors. If during FTX's bankruptcy process, the money its executives gave to campaigns is deemed fraudulent conveyances, the recipients have to give it back to FTX's estate. Anthony Sabino, a bankruptcy expert and professor of law at St. John's University, says that clawing back the money could take years. Even if the money has already been spent, the recipients would still be liable and may go bankrupt themselves. Some members of Congress, like Ro Khanna, a Democrat from California, and Senator Deb Fischer, a Republican from Nebraska, have already returned the donations they received from FTX to the company. Others, like Joyce Beatley, a Democrat from Ohio, and Angie Craig, a Democrat from Minnesota, and Senator Debbie Stabenow, a Democrat from Michigan, are holding on to the funds and waiting for instructions from either the courts or government agencies on what to do with them. The ongoing situation of FTX is causing a lot of uncertainty and confusion among politicians who receive donations from the company and its executives. It remains to be seen how the bankruptcy case will unfold and how the funds will be recovered, if at all. What do you think these politicians should do with the donations they receive from FTX? Let us know in the comments below. The bank in Bankman-Fried. In a not-so-shocking turn of events, it has been revealed that Sam Bankman-Fried, the founder of FTX, had nearly $50 million deposited in a small rural bank located in Washington state. According to court filings, prosecutors seized this money as part of an effort to track down nearly $700 million worth of assets for forfeiture. But how did a small, unknown bank located in a town with just 146 residents become involved with a high-profile figure in the crypto world? It all started in March of last year when Bankman-Fried's trading firm, Alameda Research, purchased an $11.5 million stake in Farmington State Bank. This investment accounted for more than double the bank's entire net worth at the time. Prior to this, Farmington was the U.S.'s 26th smallest bank out of around 4,800 and specialized in agricultural loans to farmers. They did not offer online banking or credit cards and had just 3 employees. But things began to change for the bank after Alameda's investment. The bank trademarked the name Moonstone a few days before the investment and until recently was listed as Moonstone Bank online. While their website didn't mention cryptocurrencies directly, they stated that they wanted to support the evolution of next-generation finance. However, it seems that the bank has now changed its tune. They announced last week that they would be retiring the Moonstone name and returning to their roots as a community bank, citing the recent high-profile bankruptcies and liquidity crisis in the crypto industry as the reason for their change in strategy. As for Bankman-Fried, federal prosecutors are working to track down his assets. One such asset could be part owner of Twitter. More on that in the next story. The question remains, how did a small rural bank become involved with the crypto world? And what does this say about the state of the industry? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Welcome to Crypto Inquiry, where we bring you the latest crypto news to keep you informed on important topics and changes. Nothing is meant as financial advice, and as always, do your own research. Does SBF own Twitter? It's no secret that Elon Musk doesn't hold back when it comes to speaking his mind on social media. But when it comes to reports that disgraced FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried owns Twitter shares, Musk isn't just pushing back, he's pushing back with fire. On Wednesday afternoon, the billionaire took to Twitter to call out Semaphore, a new news outlet that launched last month with Bankman-Fried as one of the main investors, for their fake news report that alleged Bankman-Fried rolled his $100 million in holdings of Twitter when it was public into private shares. All public holders of Twitter were allowed to roll their stock into Twitter as a private company, but he did not do so, Musk tweeted. Your reporting made it falsely sound like he did, when in fact he owns 0%. Semaphore's editor-in-chief, Ben Smith, defended the outlet's reporting and produced an alleged private exchange between Musk and Bankman-Fried, where Musk seems to encourage the FTX founder to roll his shares. But Musk wasn't having it, challenging Semaphore's independence and even going so far as to say if SBF was as good at running a crypto exchange as he was at bribing media, FTX would still be solvent. Renowned tech reporter Kara Swisher joined the conversation, siding with Semaphore and suggesting that Musk was dunking on Bankman-Fried. Musk responded, "There was a time when you cared about the truth. That is long gone." Musk also discredited a similar claim about Twitter's ties to Bankman-Fried that was published by Business Insider, calling the publication not a real one. What do you think about this situation? Is Elon Musk right about the truth behind Bankman-Fried's ownership of Twitter shares, or is he just protecting his own interests? Leave a comment below. Insider trading at Binance. The world of cryptocurrency trading can be a wild and unpredictable one, with millions of dollars on the line in every transaction. But what happens when some traders have an unfair advantage? That's the question being raised by Connor Grogan, the head of product and business operations at Coinbase, who is slamming Binance for allowing unknown actors to front-run trades. In a series of tweets, Grogan highlighted rogue trading activities on Binance, showcasing traders buying tokens before they were even listed, only to sell them shortly after Binance listing. These front-runners have been able to make millions of dollars as a result of this manipulative tactic. Grogan claims to have traced these patterns stretching back for up to 18 months, and even found wallets connected to several insider trading patterns. He also implied that Binance allows insider trading, stating that the company can easily track the person conducting these illegal trades and stop them, but has turned a blind eye for over a year and a half. The Coinbase executive also pointed out that, unlike Binance, Coinbase takes these acts very seriously. He cited a case where one rogue trader received a 10-month prison sentence for front-running charges. Grogan firmly stated that such a significant number of operational anomalies in one company is a telltale sign of an ongoing lack of oversight. He implied that the governance, risk management, and compliance department of Binance was not doing its job. With millions of dollars at stake and the potential for illegal activity, it's clear that the world of cryptocurrency trading needs more oversight and stricter regulations. But the question remains, is Binance doing enough to prevent insider trading and front-running? Does this information make you hesitant to use Binance? Let us know. And if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing and check out the video on the screen. See you next time.